like the scene in Goodfellas when they change and they grow up and they have the nice suits on. Sometimes I wonder while I spend the lonely nights. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. Here at City Hall, we're gonna walk down right now. We're gonna go down to the South Street Seaport, and I'm gonna see if they have a Christmas tree up. Mrs. Boozy, yo, I got all the plasters and crisps you need. Hopefully you're having a great day out there in Wigan, UK. Here on the Clarity, much more better fidelity here on YouTube. We're vlogging for Christmas trees. We're vlogging for Christmas trees, live vlogging for Christmas trees. Susie May, good to see you. Thanks for changing channels with me. Thank you so much for changing channels. Marley is here too. Good to see you, Marley. I know it's chilly over there in Wigan. It feels good in the sun here. I'm very lucky. Good to see you, Griff. Hello. Good to see you. As the tour bus is parked somewhere where it should not be, so there's a blind spot. All right. I think we should see 2 or 3 very large Christmas trees. There we go, people. That's right. Good to see you, Nibble. Bienvenue. Make our way down to the waterfront right now. I think the Christmas tree in South Street Seaport should be up. Let's see it. So I got paid to come here do this. I got paid to do this right now. I'm on the clock right now. Good to see you, William. $25 an hour to do this. Walk around and show you the greatest city in the world here on YouTube. Welcome. We're gonna have some fun. Vlogging, we're live vlogging for Christmas trees. So hopefully I will show you some Christmas trees. And if the Christmas tree in Wall Street is set up, I will show you the photographic trick that you could do for that picture there. So where are all my tour peeps? I had 4 people scheduled. They all canceled early this morning. All 4 people canceled very early this morning. Don't know why. You know, it's tourists, so they're fickle people. You never know. They might have dinner arrangements, or they're having brunch with Zsa Zsa Gabor. Are we still waiting for it to start? Still waiting for what to start? Yeah, it's okay. I still get paid, Mrs. Boozy. I still get paid. It's the beautiful thing. I got paid to do what I'm doing right now. I don't get tips. All right, that's fine. But yesterday, my group yesterday tipped me very well. But tomorrow I have a full group. Tomorrow I'm working. Tomorrow I'm earning my money. Yeah, so it's good. It's good. It's a beautiful thing. As I walk down Lower Manhattan, I'm walking down Beekman Street, New York by Frank Gehry, right there. That's New York by Frank Gehry, that tall silver building. Good to see you, Steve from Florida. Thanks for changing channels with me. And Irma Perez, hello. Welcome. We're live vlogging for Christmas trees. We are live vlogging for Christmas trees right now. I am making my way down to the South Street Seaport. I think that's where we'll see our first Christmas tree. I'm just about 3 blocks away from there right now. Exactly. Hard work and play hard. That's right. That's right. Right, we're the same age, so, you know, I was listening to 90s music. You know, it's like, oh, yeah, that's that Soundgarden there. They made music. Chris Cornell, man, they made music. Had to finish with Outshined last night. Such a great song to finish with. 3 hours of just great music. Everyone Who We Lost in 2017. We did a special tribute show on Periscope last night, on the radio show. So, it was kind of a beautiful thing. It was a very beautiful thing, actually. That kind of. Alright. I am now by Downtown Hospital. New York Downtown Hospital today. New York Presbyterian. You missed, oh God, the phony no phony last night was lost. Oh, got signal now. Okay, awesome. Yeah, the last night's phony no phony game was amazing because that was the most classiest way to ever block somebody. That person was very rude. His name is Rick Paul, and I think he's from Australia. And every time he's been commenting on my Periscopes, it's just an insult. He starts out with an insult. Like, this is like a Safari Live. And it's like, why the hell are you watching it? So he literally watched the radio show for all of 15 seconds, right down the block from Beekman. Right down the block from Beekman, Carl. Good to see you. So, this guy, he watches a radio show for about Big Phone, the biggest phony on Periscope. And he watches for all of 15 seconds, and he goes, once again, oh, this is a Safari Live. There's no interaction. Meanwhile, I think the radio show is one of the most interactive Periscopes on Periscope. To see a yoke show. I think it's a very well-made, you know, the show actually has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So we played phony or no phony, and the audience chose Rick Paul to be a phony. So we blocked him, or actually he blocked me, so that I couldn't use Periscope to block him. So I had to get on the web, go on a freaking web browser, and then block him. It was a pain in the ass, but I did it anyway. I got it done before I passed out because I was all drunk drinking gin last night. But he is blocked. And if he ever comes here on the YouTube, which I doubt, he'll get blocked right away again too. Because he doesn't deserve the goodness we have in our little community here. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people say I'm not interacting with people. So I think that's the whole point of what I do, is interacting with people. This is my first time seeing Christmas trees being sold on the street. Oh God, and they smell so good. The Christmas trees. Oh, they smell so good. They smell so good. Yes. My favorite time of year. And I'll tell you why. I can never get enough of smelling Christmas trees. They smell so good. I love the smell of pine trees. Oh, love this time of year. It's Christmas. It's really warm for Christmas. By the way, next Tuesday, if you're here in New York City, next Tuesday we're scheduled to be like 60 degrees. Exactly, Carl. But that's what we're gonna use. That's what we're gonna use phony no phony for every now and then. If people begin to act up, regular viewers of mine who begin to act up for various reasons, we call them out. Not my first time I've done it. It's not my first rodeo. Oh no. Is there really no Christmas tree here this year? No, we always go with a fake tree, Griff. And not a big tree, like a little tree that we put on a table. We don't get a very big tree. It's just me and my wife. And plus, most of the time, we're not even home half of the damn time. So, we were actually with the family, with my mom and my dad, we were talking about getting a small dog maybe. So that we could all have it. So the dog could go over to my parents' house and then come over to our house. But a little one, because we live in apartments, so we want a little dog. You know what? Now I know. Because there's usually a Christmas tree down here at Seaport. And I just realized why there is no Christmas tree this year in the South Street Seaport. And so you're going to get very excited when I tell you guys this. So it's our first location here. South Street Seaport, where New York begins. Yeah, mini Schnars. We were actually talking about that. Yeah, a family dog, you know? So, here we are, entering the South Street Seaport. Now, normally, this time last year, you have 3. Oh, wow, awesome. Yeah, get a lap dog. Exactly. Good to see you, Bob. So, here we are, South Street Seaport. I forgot why there is no Christmas tree here. On this day last year, there was a big Christmas tree right here in the middle of the plaza. You know why there is no Christmas tree? Because in a few weeks, there is going to be this amazing light installation right here. And I forgot the name of it already. Let me see if I can find a flyer for it. But we will be here on opening day of this crazy light. There's going to be a crazy interactive light display here. And it's going to be here. It's going to open up, I believe, the 5th of December. And we will be here the 5th of December for the opening ceremony. And it will be here until, I believe, the end of, or the beginning of February. Something like that. So that is why there is no tree here. I am vlogging and I have yet to find a good Christmas tree. I am vlogging and good to see you, Ed. I just opened for the holiday sale. Nice, Steve. When I lived in Florida for that one horrible year, I worked at a Home Depot. Good to see you, Miss Parker. Good to see you, Miss Parker. All right, so now I guess we're going to go over to Wall Street. Let's go over to Wall Street. Because I know there's a Christmas tree at Wall Street. I know there's a Christmas tree there. Good to see you, Denise. So remember, the 5th of, it's going to be it's like the Olympics. Correct, Susie May. There's going to be food, there's going to be music, and this whole thing is going to be covered with like these light orbs. And they're going to be all around the plaza here. And it's going to be here for a while, so if you want to check it out, it's going to be here for about a month. Or maybe longer than that. But we will be here opening day. We'll be here opening day. So, get ready for that. And we will do a dual broadcast too. So I'll be on here on YouTube while Yay It's Naya, because she will be joining me that evening. She will be on Periscope. So you can choose which channel you want to watch. Say hello to Naya. Say hello to me. It all doesn't matter. We're all here to have a good time and show you guys the beautifulness that is New York. Wow. I guess the tourists have found out about the downtown TKTX booth. I have never seen a line this long. I have never seen a line that long before. My Thanksgiving meal was fantastic. It was great. Wow, that's a long line. That is a long line. Wow. I gotta try to stay in the sun. It feels good in the sun. I know we're 1 month away. And actually, we have to celebrate. We have to celebrate. I'm going to tell you why. Today is, was it the 24th? Oh, no, it's the 26th. We have a couple more days. Evacuation Day is coming up. And if you never heard what Evacuation Day is November 26th, 1787. And on that day, the British left New York for the last time in an occupying manner. Let's go into Federal Hall, and there's a picture of that day in Federal Hall. Let's go there. We'll go to Federal Hall, and I'm pretty sure the Christmas tree is up. But it's a great day. Now, where I live, the British troops actually left the New York area on Long Island. And you've been looking forward to okay, why mention his name here, Miss Parker? Why mention his name here? That he's Periscope, okay. Nobody knows who he is on YouTube. So why mention his name, Miss Parker? He's been barely scoping anyway. Why mention his name here, Miss Parker? This is YouTube. This is a scope. This is a broadcast, not a scope. Why mention his name? But good for you. Good that you're getting ready for that. Good. Hopefully he'll do something exciting. He'll do something very exciting, I'm sure of. He is a way better broadcaster than I am. Way better. He shows you a lot more of New York than I do. He's way more knowledgeable than I am. Because after all, he's the #1 New York City content-based broadcaster, right? I don't show you anything. I don't show you guys anything. You know, I'm a second-bit broadcaster. All right. Let's cross the street. Let's cross the street. Love the sarcasm. Oh, it's okay. Oh, what? You don't know what Evacuation Day is? Evacuation Day is the day when British troops last left New York City in an occupying manner. It was November 26, 1783. It's okay, Denise. But yeah, 1783. 1783, November 26th. British troops leave New York City. Around something like 68,000 troops left in one big swoop in one day. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm not periscoping in portrait. That's why. That's what one of my pet peeves is, that when people always periscope or even broadcast here on YouTube in portrait. Besides having the big black lines on the screen, I know people are going to watch this on the web, on a TV maybe. I like to watch my replays on TV. And it's like TV. I really do look at this like TV. This is why I'm always in widescreen like this. We're going to go up a really, really narrow street where these really, really tall buildings are. That's the AIG building, Amalgamated Insurance, whatever building. It's not named that anymore, but okay, let's cross. And we're going to go into Federal Hall, and I'm going to show you a picture from Evacuation Day. And it's a holiday that I think we should celebrate, especially here in New York. We should celebrate, we should totally celebrate that day here in New York. But we don't. Nobody even knows what it is. Thank you so much, William. I appreciate that. I am not the number one or the best at anything. It's only up to you, the viewers, to tell me that. I will never self-anoint myself the number one of anything, or the best of anything. My ego is not that big. I try to be anyway. I try to keep my ego in check. But, you know, I met a lot of live streamers, you know, who hold big numbers here on YouTube and on Facebook. And truth be told, nobody knows who Ron Waxman is. Everyone was like, who's that? And then when people do watch him, who I have told to watch, they're like, really? That's what you watch? I'm like, eh. I try to be no phony. I try to keep it real. As I walk up, I don't even know what street I'm on right now, but I'm walking up this incredibly narrow street. Incredibly narrow street. And we're going to go through the back of Federal Hall. And then we're going to go through Federal Hall. And then we're going to see the stock exchange. And hopefully, we will see the Christmas tree. Hopefully. But to each his own. Content is very subjective. That is the one main thing that we have to remind ourselves about. Content is very subjective. And people have different tastes. Look what people watch on Periscope. Thank you so much, William. Yeah, it has something to do with a hand mixer. Yeah, exactly. It has something to do with a hand mixer. Amalgamated something building, yeah. Oh, you know what? It's practice makes perfect. I say just, one, don't get obsessed about the live concurrent. And two, as David Osaka says, scope with a purpose. So broadcast with a purpose. And then everything will work out. I see Federal Hall right up the block from here. It's going to be great. Chase Manhattan building. I love downtown. I love it down here. Die Hard Vengeance, right down there. Die Hard with a Vengeance. The whole scene takes place. The whole movie takes place at the Gold Depository. That's right, Jason. Chase Manhattan Bank. Dave? Which Dave? Yeah, it's a TD Bank not that far from here. Yeah, numbers don't matter. Numbers don't matter. What, is Dave in Chicago on YouTube now? Die Hard is one of my favorite Christmas movies too. But I could watch Die Hard with a Vengeance Any day. Die Hard 2 with the airplanes is pretty cool. You know, Candy Cooking, good to see you. Good to see you, Candy. Oh, David. Oh, absolutely, Steve. Sorry, I wasn't keeping up. Yeah, Dave is one of the best. Dave in Osaka is by far one of the best. That's why I'm kind of disappointed. I wish he would come here to YouTube more often. He wouldn't deal with half of the crap that he deals with in his broadcast. All right. Time to go into Federal Hall. One of the oldest buildings here in New York City. You know, I love looking at pictures of Federal Hall. It's very underrated. All the Die Hards are underrated, but with Die Hard with Avengers is my favorite for obvious reasons. But Die Hard 2, it's easily overlooked when you think about Die Hard 1, the Nakatomi Towers. But here it is, Federal Hall. Let's walk inside Federal Hall. Let's flip around the camera. Come on, right? Oh, it's like that. Uh-oh, there we go. I double tapped as if it was like Periscope. How funny is that? All right, into Federal Hall we go. Let me show you. Let me show you the picture from Evacuation Day. Ooh, they got music in here. They got music in here. Okay, it is. Let me try if I can remember which vault it's in. Okay, here's the old model. Okay, where's Evacuation Day? It's not in this room. I think it's in the other room here. Let me flip around the camera here. Ooh, we got something awesome going on in here. Wait, hold on. There's something awesome going on in here right now. That's what I love about New York. Oh my God, George Washington's here. Oh my God, George Washington's here. Oh my God. We're gonna have to say hello to George Washington. And we got some music. This is awesome. Oh, this is neat. This is really cool. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on here. But we have people in period dress. Anything? No, this is the gift shop. Wow. We're gonna have to say hi. We're gonna have to say hello to George Washington in a little bit. Now I think it's in here where we have this picture of Evacuation Day. Let me see here. Look at these artifacts. That's the inauguration. It's the inauguration right there. Let's see if we can find Evacuation Day. Everything's inauguration. Inauguration. This is like, I wasn't expecting this. Look at these maps. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. All right. What I want to begin to show you guys. It's like so much to show you guys. Let's show you it. So this is the old, this is New Amsterdam. 1660. As you see, that was Broad Street right there. And then Broadway is right here. And then Bowling Green, where the Charging Bull statue is today. And then that's where the Commons, the Customs House is. Today it's the Museum of the Native American. And then here's Wall Street, for obvious reasons. So we are right here, if we were here on the map today.
Right here.
Yep. This is great. Oh my God, we got a landowner map. They got the landowner map. You look really closely at the names. The names are streets here in New York today. Oh, this is cool. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this. Let's go over here.
Very excited, sir.
Oh, very. I'm very excited. Look at this map. This is a great map here. So this is the old superimposed with the new city as it was in the British era. And then as you see, everything moves up north. The Collect Pond is right there. Now the Collect Pond was drained using a canal. And thus that canal, which is right here, became canal streets. So there really was a canal, but it was really only meant to drain the Collect Pond. The Collect Pond used to be the main source of water for the city. And then it got too polluted. And back in those days, it was safer to drink beer. But then they drained the canal out, they drained the swamp out here. Many treasures are revealing themselves. And then here's a modern map of Lower Manhattan. I really want to find the evacuation day. Exactly, Steve. Exactly. Let me see. I know there is a painting or a drawing in here of Evacuation Day. They might be celebrating Evacuation Day. Let's see if we can see. I know. I think today the broadcast found me. I think the broadcast found me today. All right. I want to say hello to George Washington for you guys. I want to say hello to George Washington, and I also want to show you guys and hopefully find for you guys the Evacuation Day photograph. Let's see. Is this it right here? This might be it right here. Evacuation Day was a big deal. It was a big deal. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this photograph here. Oh, New York City history is the best. Look at this. We're going to go to the top of those stairs in a little bit. Isn't that a great picture? Unbelievable. Where is Evacuation Day? I'm looking for it. They have so much cool stuff in here. And I think there's a lecture going on. There's a lecture going on in the other room. This is neat. This has to be for Evacuation Day. This has to be for Evacuation Day. Let's say hello. I'm going to say hello to George Washington. Want to say hello to my internet audience really quick?
Sure. If I say hello, you have to go see our presentation.
I have to go see the presentation.
Yeah.
Wait, are we celebrating Evacuation Day?
This is Evacuation Day, yes.
Don't you think it should be a national holiday?
I think it was.
It was.
And if I'm not mistaken, around World War I, we stopped it because of the alliance with Britain, right?
Okay, well, what? I live by Denzing's Wharf.
Okay, yeah.
Right, and I think it was so cool that all the British troops left from there, and nobody knows about it. It was like that was the last spot they were occupying.
Yeah. Right.
I'm so happy I got to see this. I didn't know this was going on. I had my afternoon off.
Yeah.
And thanks for dressing up. You look great.
Yeah.
Now I'll go check out
Just down to the right there. They already stopped.
All right.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. We are celebrating Evacuation Day. Now we need to say hello to George Washington before we leave. Let's go see the presentation. Let's see what they're showing in there. Why did we stop celebrating Evacuation Day is beyond me. Ugh. This is cool. Look at this. This is cool.
Days after the Declaration of Independence is read here at Bowling Green, I think it was July
July 9, 1776. Immediately after that, in August, the largest invasion force ever seen in North America arrives on Staten Island, and the British attack the city in August of 1776. Now, where did these uniforms come in? I am dressed as a grenadier company that was raised to basically defend the city against the British. It looks very much like a German uniform, but it's actually American. Another company in the same battalion of volunteers is the Hearts of Oak. You may have heard of one of the members of the Hearts of Oak, Alexander Hamilton, who was then a student at King's College, which is today called Columbia University, right? So he and his buddies, dressed like this, they actually grabbed the cannons at Fort George, which used to be what's today the Customs House, the Alexander Hamilton Customs House. They grabbed the cannons, dragged them up Broadway, saved them from the British. This unit and my unit will fight at Brooklyn. The largest battle in the American Revolution is actually the Battle of Brooklyn. All right? A lot of Americans don't know about it. There's a reason for that, because we lost. All right? So a lot of Americans don't like to remember that. But the Battle of Brooklyn was the largest battle in the American Revolution. We are forced to retreat. We fight again in Manhattan at the Battle of Harlem Heights. And then again at Fort Washington, Fort Lee, White Plains. So unfortunately, the story of the Battle of New York is not good for us, the Americans, because we do lose the city. Part of the city burns down in the Great Fire. You guys ever been to St. Paul's Chapel? That's the little chapel that stood. It not only survived the Great Fire of 1776, it also survived the World Trade Center collapsing right near it. So that building was there at the time of the American Revolution. The British used this city as an occupying force, or they are an occupying force, until 1783. So it is not until 1783 that the last British troops leave. That's actually what we're celebrating right now, the evacuation of those British troops. But if you were here in 1776, after August, in 1783, this would be occupied country. All right? This unit, the Grenadiers, would fight again throughout the New York campaign. The Hearts of Oak also did. So that's what we're portraying today. The muskets are real. The smell is real too. All right? If you want to come close, the smell of a reenactor is quite pungent. They weren't bathing too much, and thankfully we bathed a little bit more. But these are handmade uniforms. If you guys come up and you take a look after our presentation, you can see the actual stitching. But it is authentic. Everything we're wearing is authentic. Would have been worn for them at the time. Without further ado, you want Eric? Where's Eric?
He's going to babysit children.
Our musician. He's not going to come and say anything. You want to talk a little bit more about the Hearts of Oak there, Devin?
Yeah, sure. I can expound upon the story of
Wow.
So, like you said,
Here we are, many, many blocks away, talking about Evacuation Day. And, oh really? That's not good. That's not good, William. That's not good. Hopefully everyone stays safe over there. But we need to celebrate Evacuation Day more often. We really do. Let's go see. Let's go in front and see what's cooking in the front now. What, is there no Christmas tree out here either? There's no Christmas tree out here. There's no Christmas tree. There's no Christmas tree out here. I will show you though where it usually goes. Here's our statue of George Washington, the one and only. Now if you stand right here, there's a way to get the Christmas tree usually comes up to about here. So there's a great little spot where you can get it, and you can get the picture just right of George Washington tapping and the top of the statue there, on the top of the Christmas tree. Well, we're already way over YouTube time, so. Hopefully everyone is safe down there in the UK. Hopefully nothing too bad happening at Oxford Station. But Did you guys like this little walk around? I hope you guys like this little walk around. Oh yeah, had to do with 9/11? No. Yeah, evacuation day was 1783. So 1783 was evacuation day. So that's when the British finally left the United States. And normally it's on the 26th of November, but I guess they're celebrating it here today because historically it was the day after Thanksgiving. So, wow, that was unexpected. See you later, George. Always interesting indeed, William. Well, from Nassau and Wall Street, you love that candy cooking, awesome. Thanks for tuning on in. Wall Street, oh absolutely. Absolutely, Steve. Absolutely. All right, folks, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to grab some lunch and I'm going to go home. I'm glad you love to walk around. From the stock exchange, from here, the financial center of the world, Wall Street and Nassau. Beautiful view indeed. This is Dutch Miles signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish the moment. And good afternoon, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I think we may do some radio a little bit later on, so who knows? And I'll see you guys later, folks. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, Steve. I'll see you guys later, folks.